Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa and today for you guys I have chocolate cake donuts. If you guys missed my last video, I made donuts. Somewhere I will post it. I also have all kinds of other things that are gluten-free, so you guys can go ahead and check that out in the playlist down below. But for today, it's going to be gluten-free chocolate cake donuts. If you guys have ever been to like Krispy Kreme, they have cake donuts. We can't have them anymore, unfortunately. But don't worry, I have the perfect recipe for you guys. So I'm not gonna keep rambling. Let's just go ahead, get started. I'm so excited because these were great. The texture of them was moist, it was great, it was grand. But yes, let's go ahead and get started making these donuts. And as always, if I talk too fast or I just don't get to it, the measurements and instructions will usually always be on the screen and in the description. Can't even talk. But in a bowl, we are going to add all of the dry ingredients. We're gonna do sugar, we're gonna do cocoa powder, we're gonna do some gluten-free flour. This is where you will add your xanthan gum. My flour has xanthan gum. I talk about the flour in a couple different videos, but I use the same one. I get it from Smart and Final. I think it's called Cup for Cup. And it's bomb. Like if you guys have never used it, you gotta try it. I think they sell it at Walmart now, so best one. We're gonna add some salt. I want to say I added both baking powder and baking soda. I think that was at the beginning clip. And then we're going to whisk all of that together. And once we are done with that, then we are going to set it aside. And then we're going to work on the wet ingredients. Now, I promise you, this recipe is super simple and super quick. You don't even have to do chocolate. You could do strawberry. You can literally do any cake donut that you want. You can kind of interchange this, so go ahead and have fun with it. I say that in every single video, but I really do try to make it super easy for you guys. But if you want to see how I would do maybe a strawberry one or like a carrot cake one or something, let me know and we'll work on it. And then to this, we are going to add, to this bowl, separate bowl, we're going to add some egg, 1 egg. Let's try to have it as room temperature as we can. That way the measurements and the heat and stuff isn't off. We're going to do milk. I just do fat-free because I have it on hand, but you can use whatever you have. And then I use coconut oil. You can use butter though. And then we're also going to add some vanilla extract. And then in my last donut recipe video, if you guys have missed it, I say that the key thing that I learned, because I used to be vegan back in the day, and the one thing that always made something taste like a donut was nutmeg. So just add a pinch of it, literally just a pinch. If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure you can do like clove or allspice, even cinnamon would work, but I promise you nutmeg gives it that oomph. And then we're going to add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And if your batter is too thick, when I say too thick, I mean if you can't work with it, don't even worry. This recipe is super forgiving. Just add a little bit more milk and just give it a little whisk, and until it gets to the texture, you know, cake needs to be a little bit runny. Yes, and of course this recipe is a baked recipe. If you guys want a fried recipe, I don't really eat a lot of fried foods because my tummy's doesn't handle it, but if you guys want to see a fried one, let me know and I'll do that one for you. I do have a beignet video though if you guys are looking for that. That's close to donuts. But we're gonna add a little bit to the pan. Now be careful because these do fluff up quite a bit. I made that mistake. And this baking pan, I want to say I got it at Target. Super cheap, easy. Now I did 2 different types of frosting. I did this one because usually when you see a cake donut at like Krispy Kreme, usually it's glazed. So I usually do this in every single recipe that I've ever had this type of glaze. It's always powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and milk. And I add it slowly, and then I'll go through and dip the donuts when they're ready. But I do a chocolate in this one also. You can literally top it with whatever you want. I liked it with the chocolate better, I'm not gonna lie. I can't get that Krispy Kreme frosting. Like I can't get that type, but you know that frosting. Oh man, I miss Krispy Kreme donuts. But this is an option. So I'm just letting you guys know. I just showed you 2 different versions of it, but this is one option, and that is a just normal frosting glaze type of chocolate cake donut. Wow, that was all over the place. You know what I mean. But hold on, we're gonna get to the chocolate in a second. That one's just prettier. You better not make a joke. Don't do it. And yes, I spilled powdered sugar on my stove, so don't even look at that. But to this, I add some dark chocolate chips, and then I add a little bit of milk and a little bit of powdered sugar. I don't really need it that way. To me, I think the cake is sweet enough. But if you want it super sweet, you can always use semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can always use milk chocolate chips. Then I don't think you really have to add milk, but you do you. I put it over a double broiler, and then I just kind of melt it all together. Isn't melted chocolate just the prettiest thing in the world? Like, every time I look at it, I always think of Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whichever one you've watched. But I always see that. But now we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna dip and twist. I did the exact same thing in my, hello, yes, bomb. But I also do the same thing in my normal donuts video, which I will also have linked in the playlist down below. But yeah, and then you could top it with chocolate sprinkles. You could top it with nuts or whatever you want. Literally everything. Let the food be your oyster. But you guys are gonna have to let me know if you tried these. I think they turned out great. My husband basically devoured them. They were so good. So you guys are gonna have to give them a try. Let me know how your little ones like it, your spouse likes it, your mother likes it. Just let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Ooh, those look good. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if not, that's fine. You're welcome back anytime. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If there's anything you guys are looking for, go ahead and check it out down below in the playlist. I got all kinds of stuff for you guys, and go ahead and enjoy some other recipes. But until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.